Hello Gemini, welcome to your general reading for the year 2023. This reading is for anyone who has a placement in the sign of Gemini, such as Ascendant, Sun or Moon. Also please have in mind that this is a general reading, not a private one, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. In this reading I'm gonna have a look in detail for each month of the year 2023 for Gemini, and I'm gonna be pulling after that two cards from the Major Arcana deck just to see the transition that Gemini is gonna be making on the second level. And then I'm gonna be pulling a card from my Zen deck just to clarify and receive certain advice for Gemini in the year 2023. So let's see, Gemini, what January has in store for you. And in January we have Page of Pentacles. Then February 2023 for you, Gemini, is the Emperor. And then for the month of March we have Queen of Swords. Gemini, before I continue with your reading, I want to tell you something very important. In January, Mars is actually going to start going on a regular mode in your sign. This is from the middle of January. This means that all the processes that are being going backwards ever since November, October, November, December, everything is gonna start going to the regular developments, and some solutions to some problems, some stagnation is going to be resolved. So maybe in January you're actually gonna find yourself starting something new, information about a new project, a new job, a new flat. Something is gonna get moving, and you're gonna feel it in a very practical way, in a very, real material change is gonna be appearing for you in the month of January. Something to do with a brand new project, you moving to a new place of living, you starting to act on some idea, bringing it into the material world from the processes that you were, organizing it before for the last 3 months, and it's the time for you to make it happen, make it tangible. This is in January for you, a brand new start. Then in February we have the Emperor, which is you putting a major strategy into action, you using all your authority to achieve something, using your wisdom, the skills that you have, the talents that you mastered. And this might do with something that it's part of a bigger plan that you are putting into action. The Emperor is someone that it's the energy of a person, if it's a person, of somebody that has all the resources, but most of it diplomacy, wisdom, knowledge, how to make any situation favorable to their intentions. And this is a very strong management skills and the ability to make things happen. And then this is February. Then in March you have the Queen of Swords, which is the energy of a person that really utilizes all the mistakes from before in order to avoid them and put a plan into action that actually leads them to highest potential, more abundance, whatever it is that they want. But these three cards actually are quite interesting together, because something small happening in the month of January can actually point your attention to a much bigger opportunity to do with aligning of this new event with something bigger that you are already working on. Gemini. Something bigger, it's gonna be manifested in your attention, in your life, in your development in February. February is important for you because after that, it's like this is a general strategic moment for you in which you unite this new thing or you add something more to your portfolio of tasks, of your ambitions, of your plans, of your goals, and then you have a brand new strategy that it's aligning with uniting the January and February developments into March. And there is something very important that you need to know, Gemini. You, together with Sagittarius and Virgo and Pisces, actually on 7th and 8th of March, you are going to be having, a certain complicated situation because Saturn is exiting the sign of Aquarius and it's entering Pisces. And this is going to make, for you, Gemini, 90% hard aspect. This is called a square aspect. This is going to be for 2.5, 3 years from 7th, 8th of March, which literally means that you're gonna find yourself in a little bit more complicated situations overall in this 2-3 years period, Gemini, which means that some of your qualities, decisions from before and in these 3 years are going to be very seriously, they're gonna be put under test because the test master Saturn is going to be giving you hard aspects, which means literally putting under hard conditions all the decisions, all your motivations, everything to do with you moving forward, especially with the people that have Gemini rising. It's gonna be 3 years of hardships, most likely. I hope this is not the case, but and you have the energy of the Queen of Swords in the month of March, which literally means get ready. Utilize all the wisdom that you have, organize it in a way that serves any new projects, any bigger old ideas that you haven't given up on, and start implementing them into your existence because you're gonna have a lot of things working against you, a lot of tasks that are going to test your ability to be abundant and get to your next level, to your highest potential, Gemini. Let me see how April is gonna look for Gemini 2023. We have 6 of Swords energy for April. Then in May, Ace of Swords. And then June for Gemini, it's actually going to be 9 of Pentacles energy. So, Gemini, the way that I see the situation for you evolving from the first 3 months of year 2023, you're gonna put together a secondary strategy that is gonna put into consideration the master plan that you're working on for a bigger period of time, and something new, a new development that you also want to integrate into this bigger scenario and start working on it. You're gonna start making space on a mental level. You're gonna be cutting out all toxicity, all negativity from before, cleaning the space, making it happen, making it possible, first in your mental, energy field, then little by little into your tangible real world. But some of you might be traveling across water. This is in April. April is quite good for you also to kill the stress, bring it back to normal in case you decide to make, a trip, go around the world, whatever. Long, short distance, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be beneficial for you. It's gonna help you clear your head. And there is a solution that you are going to be looking for in the month of May. This solution is a breakthrough that you so much desire in order to find a bigger opportunity or to make space to cut your existing situation in order so that you place into this time frame something that you treasure a lot, a potential that you discover that you wanna carry and develop within you. It's a breakthrough moment. This is an aha moment, an ability, or you being able to see things for what they are without any illusion, without any negative toxic influence under the processes. It's like May is quite important to you also in order for you to align the future development of the 2023 year together with what's been happening in 2022, refreshed with this new approach in the beginning of 2023. So it's gonna be very important because it's talking about your ability to materialize all these ideas and all these visions that you have about yourself, your future, to put them into action in a way that you benefit of the final results. Because June, you actually gonna be collecting the material proof of your efforts, and it's gonna be, for some of you, it's gonna be the form through the form of you receiving money, you making money, you feeling profitable, For some other of you is bringing so much needed material comfort and stability around you, you being able to not be in a lack, but really to benefit from all your efforts. May, June are going to be months from which you're gonna be making conclusion how to behave in the second part of year 2023. Because after this aha moment in which you're gonna be completely certain of what exactly is that you try to achieve, how to have your breakthrough, then you're gonna focus all your energy in such a way to start to deliver the results needed. You're either gonna find additional financial support through your actions, creditors, whatsoever, but you're gonna be making it possible in June. All the ideas, all the breakthrough that you need from the first 4 months of the year. So I believe that it's gonna be like you taking step-by-step decisions in order to actually make it possible to act on your talents in your comfort zone to things you feel capable of achieving success and opening a new chapter. And Gemini, let's see how the situation is going to continue in the next 3 months, July, August and September, for Gemini in year 2023. And July for you, it's the Hierophant energy. This means you either gonna find the support of someone who is very well positioned in a traditional structure of power. It might be the executive of a company. It might be a very important person in a bank organization, a credit institution, somebody that can be supporting you with finances, with good advice, or has the quality to be, a very strategically successful partner of yours, somebody that can, help you achieve more success or bring your success to the next level, or help you legalize your achievement. Like if you made some money and you want to put them into action for you, this might be the person that gets you, the papers, give you the right strategy, supports you, attempt to make a successful investment also, because this is a Taurus energy. This is the energy of the investor. This is the energy of somebody being really good with money, with resources, has knowledge about money, has knowledge about how money works, how investment works. Let me see what August has for Gemini in year 2023. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is all of a sudden it might be a step backward, but I don't see it like that. I see it actually as a step forward, because you're gonna go back a little bit to find another talent that you have, or another reason to put some of your talents into action. And you're gonna do it in such a way that you're gonna be master of your craft. This is your unique talent brought to the next level, and this is because of the support or the advice or the help of somebody with the authority to give you successful and profitable advices. Then in the month of September, wow, Five of Pentacles. All of a sudden you might hit a hole on the road whatsoever. Let me look in the 3 months period altogether. So in July, you're either gonna find yourself as a leader of all the processes that you are involved with, Gemini, like the master of your craft and the leader of your game, or you're either gonna find somebody that is gonna be advising you in such a way that you actually are going to be managing to bring back financial security into your world and make it stay there. You might be actually pointed to a unique talent that you have, a quality that you underdeveloped before, something that in order for you to keep the security and to keep the progress going, you're going to be utilizing it. And then in September, you might actually find out that you're not receiving the results that you actually wanted to receive. You're not getting the progress that you integrated in your plan and you worked hard for achieving. I'm gonna be pulling 3 cards for October. We have Two of Swords energy. November for Gemini. In year 2023 is going to be King of Pentacles. And then December for Gemini is going to be Four of Wands. Gemini, looks like July, August and September and October are going to be a little bit going not as you expect them to go, because in October you're gonna be facing the ability not to be able to see the things for what they are. For some reason there will be a lot of unknown, unclear factors for you to be able to see exactly the situation as it is, and you might be advised actually at the same time to take some time off and get some mental rest in October, because also September is not going to be very easy for you. You are going to be disappointed by the results of your efforts. From the beginning of the year, you're gonna fall into a trap of feeling lack on the material level, the proof of your success, of your progress, and this is gonna make you split your mind or make you feel unsure, insecure about how to continue. But I'm gonna check this in a little bit. But I think that you're gonna actually push yourself in such a way, Gemini, that you're gonna find in November exit out of this stuck situation. It's gonna come through your business, through your work, through your managing skills, you being good with money. King of Pentacles is someone that this is the businessman of tarot, somebody that always gets the best conditions, always gets the project done, always makes profit, never loses, and always have everything organized. But the way that he is dealing with things is he's making the effort, he's putting the hours, he is taking care of everybody around them, and he delivers a result to be in love with. Some of you, Gemini, are going to get married in December. of 2023. This is the card of wedding. But most of you, Gemini, are actually going to be committing to this newfound position of control when it comes to your resources, when it comes to stabilizing your material, financial situation, because I see you from the beginning of 2023 working on your finances. And it's gonna be January, then it's gonna be June, then you're gonna be having the first sign of progress, receiving the success, the confirmation of your effort coming back to you in the form of money, in the form of material proof that you are succeeding. And then you're gonna push yourself to get to the next level with the Hierophant energy. You're either gonna get the advice or the support of a classical structure of power, or you're gonna become one, because you might become, a Taurus-like powerhouse, and then you're gonna push yourself to utilize other skills, bring them to the next level, and yet you're gonna get some disappointments in September going through November, through October, but then in November you're gonna actually stabilize this overall situation again through your business, through your effort that you put to be well organized when it comes to money. Take good care for your expenses. Take good care of your investments. Everything will be under control in November, and in such a way that you're actually gonna be loving the results. You're gonna be feeling like you really wanna commit to this new development. You actually gonna feel ambitious to go to the next level in your work, in your job, in your creative processes that you might be undergoing. This is going to be aligning the final months of November and December with your grand strategy. Remember, you have a bigger plan, a bigger goal, and this is a transition in 2023 to achieving actually more that is going to be, just happening in this 2023. You are having a bigger master plan. Don't forget that. And it's something that is gonna go under some renovation. Let me check for you this. I see 2 weak months for you, really, and these are the months of September and the month of October. So let me clarify, what is this about for you? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? And why is the Two of Swords here? I'm not gonna be pulling out. You have Eight of Wands clarifying Five of Pentacles, and the Empress clarifying the Two of Swords. This literally means that in July you're gonna be putting a much higher expectations when it comes to what success will be in your development, in money wise. How much exactly you need to be having at the end of the year in order to feel like you have complete control, like you made it, like you are, wise enough to make such decisions. You're gonna be having a lot of productive communication, networking, short trips, calls, emails, whatsoever about your money, and you're not probably gonna receive exactly the results that you desire in the month of September, but then you're gonna push forward because you believe that what you are taking as steps, it's going in the right direction. Remember, you have the bigger plan, and your bigger plan is gonna be harder to achieve, but yet it's happening for you, Gemini, because we see the results. The results are to be in love with. You are getting to the next level. You are manifesting the abundance that you desire so much at the end of this year, 2023. You're gonna have a lack of proof some part of this period, but nevertheless, you are going to be unstoppable. Just look. Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Empress, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands. The second part of the year is going to be much more intense when it comes to hardships and testing you. As I said, Saturn will be playing its control mechanisms to you, Gemini, from the house of Pisces. So get ready. And let me now see the overall transition that you're gonna be making from the end of 2022 for all of 2023. What is going to be happening on a second layer of, your story. The Temperance card, card of Sagittarius. And then, where are you going? It's the Emperor. Gemini. The Temperance is the card of patience, understanding the bigger picture, aligning your goals, your desires with the world, with everything around you on an eternal, external level, all to do with knowing exactly what you want. And this is the energy that you're gonna utilize once you enter 2023. But little by little, from harmony, you will become the real master of your situation, the Emperor. This is the real progress that you're gonna be making in the year 2023. This is the second story in your development, but it's actually the main story, because, as I said from the very beginning, January, February, you're gonna be aware about your bigger task, bigger goal, bigger desire, bigger plan, whatever it is. And you're gonna be aligning all your actions towards having it all. Let's put it this way. This is a person of control that wants to have it all. Has the wisdom, has the resources, has the knowledge, everything they need in order to be successful. This is actually the most successful person in the Major Arcana deck, the Emperor. And you, from a more balanced, more in a way harmonizing individual, entering these processes, starting all this fight for making your dream come true. Because this is, yes, you have your dreams, and then it's the plan that makes them true. You're becoming master of your craft in order to make your dreams come true. You're gonna be the strategic person that knows exactly how to play its cards in order to be in control and really be the boss of your life. Gemini, this is really positive development, and I don't see a lot of troubles for you in the year 2023, to be honest. Yes, there is a lot of mental energy. Yes, there is a lot of physical work, physical activity, managing money, taking advice, controlling the situation. But I don't see a lot of, risky and problematic and unavoidable hardship situations. I see you making real progress from understanding the situation to be in control of the situation. And I really wish for you, Gemini, this to be the case. Gonna be pulling now a card from my Zen deck, and I'm gonna be reading it for you as a final advice or inspiration for you in the year 2023. So let me pull. I want to pull actually a violet one for you, this one. And we have, wow, this is really beautiful, friendship. This can be the motto of your year. You making friendships, you being friend to the people that you treasure the most. And it comes like that. To love people who love you is easy. Choose to be everyone's friend, whether they like you or not. When you love and accept others as they are, you will have friends everywhere. This is a fantastic advice, and it really can be utilized in so many ways. I think first you need to utilize it to yourself. Become your best friend in the year 2023. This will really enforce your ability to be the boss of your own life and the boss of your own destiny, Gemini. I really wish this for you, and I really hope you get the best out of what 2023 has to offer. Please let me know how you feel about this reading. Like, share, comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. This will be greatly appreciated. All the best from me, Gemini, and have a wonderful 2023 full of growth and success.